What is up, people? We're pulling a Gibson today. We have a beanie on. I don't look too great in beanies, but I'm doing it anyways. Because, well, I'm just gonna be honest. My hair, I just woke up and my hair is all crazy and has like a bad cowlick, and so the beanies to help get it all back into shape. I didn't want to look like a complete idiot. Well, we're celebrating 800 subscribers. Hell yeah! In just over a month, we went from 700 subscribers to 800 subscribers. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. We are growing so fast right now, guys. I am just so excited that we hit 800 subscribers. We hit 800 subscribers like midday yesterday for me, and we're already at like 810 right now. So just ridiculous growth. I'm really happy because we're getting closer to 1,000 subscribers, and once I get 1,000, that's like the only number that really I actually am striving to get to. Like, other than that, I'm gonna be happy with anything, but I really want to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can start monetizing my videos again, and so I can start making money to support the channel because it'd help out tremendously. So yeah, and also I do want to give a huge shout out to my brand new patron, Dino Beal. If he comes into the chat, I want to thank him so much for supporting the channel through Patreon. That his money is definitely going to help out a lot with just funding all the projects on the channel and everything. So I really appreciate that. Yet again, if any of you guys just joined in, the beanie, yes, it probably looks weird, but my hair looks all weird because I just woke up. Oh my God, I just left a big ball. I just woke up and my hair is going all over the place. So this is to conform it. I'll probably take it off at some point, but you know, we're at 800 subscribers. So I'm like a big famous dino tuber now. So I have to act like Gibson, right? And I have to wear a beanie. That's the real reason. Yeah. Just done history homework. Oh, awesome. Homework is out of the way, my boy. I wish I had that many subs. You'll get there, my dude. A J212, you are definitely going to get there. Just keep pushing. I'd say out of all the smaller dino tubers, the ones that are smaller than me, you and Henry the Paleo guy definitely have the most potential to reach where I am or even higher. So just keep going. You guys are doing great. Henry the Paleo guy is about to pass me anyways, so he's already getting there. I'm proud of you. Thank you. I'm proud of me too. I'm proud of us. We did it, not just me. Does anyone like pears? I don't really care. Oh, Jackson's here. Woohoo. Hell yeah. Okay, there's a lot of comments just about random stuff, so I'm just going to try to cycle through that. Congratulations, Kiki. Thank you, Lucas. Thank you, and congratulations just to us, because we're all doing this together. We're all having fun. We're just all enjoying this stuff. And really, I know everybody says it, but it really, my projects like Mesozoic, if nobody was supporting this from when I first announced it, I mean, I might have, lost all hope and given up or something. I mean, I probably wouldn't have, but I'm very ambitious. But you guys just the support is really what drives me to keep going. Mesozoic Isle, I was definitely set on making, but if Mesozoic Isle wasn't being such a success as it is right now, I probably wouldn't come back to put all that time and money into another one. And you guys already are making me like, okay, let's put down the money and make the second and third season right now. And the first season isn't even out yet. So, I mean, I'm just another guy like you guys. I mean, I know a lot of people really envy me, and that I'll talk to certain people on Discord and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe you're talking to me. You're like such a big YouTuber. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I have a big following. I'm not going to be modest about it, but it's like, yeah, but I'm just another guy like you guys, and this is just the best thing ever. I mean, this is my dream right here, making content that I really love. And I never really thought about doing YouTube full time, but that's the only thing I'm thinking about doing right now. I really would love to do YouTube full time. So I'm really trying to see if a dino tuber can achieve that. So I really want to thank every single one of you guys that just sit here and join me in these streams and just watch everything that I make and love it and comment. And I mean, liking and subscribing are great. And I love when you like and subscribe, but commenting is really, I love people that comment on the videos. I love reading people's comments. I get like little playful jabs from other bigger DinoTubers because they can't really, you know, respond to every comment because they have a lot more comments. But I always make the effort to try to read every single comment on my newer videos, at least through the first week that they're up, just to make sure that they get I answer any of the questions that are there, or disrespect people that are not disrespect, just respect. That's almost sound like I said disrespect. Just respect people that are taking the time to comment on them, even when they're constructively like constructive criticism, and they're not being very positive. When they're more negative, like I think OP posted a more negative review on the prologue, but he wrote it out really long. He took his time to write it out, and he did it in a respectful manner. And I really loved what he you know, that he took the time to write out that a negative, honest review. And that was just really cool to read through. And I gave him another long response to try to respect the work he put in to review my work. So I just try to respond to everything. And so comments just mean the world, because I get to see, not only do I just see if somebody likes the video or if they want to see more of my videos, but they are telling me what they think of them, what they want to see changed, what they want to see added, what they like about certain things, what they don't like about certain things. It's really nice to hear from people. That's the whole reason of being in a community like this, and that's why I run Dino Nation, because it's just really fun to be able to talk to everybody. I really love talking to everybody. Unfortunately, it's getting very hard, especially on Dino Nation and Discord, to upkeep with everybody that wants to contact me. But I'm really trying, because I really love just hearing all of your guys' like stories and about all your new figures and just everything you guys have to talk about, that you guys are as passionate about this stuff as I am. So it's just really awesome to have all you guys here. I figured out that Social Blade, that Henry, the paleo guy, got over 100 subs in a day after making the Kaka New Zealand bird. Wow, that's incredible. That's a lot. How do you become DinoTuber? You make YouTube videos on YouTube, and then you're a DinoTuber. You don't have to have a lot of subscribers to be a DinoTuber. Dino Beal did yeah, there's Dino Beal. Thank you, Dino Beal, for being a new patron. It means the world to me. I know I haven't got to say it like with my face yet. Sorry about the beanie yet again. I'm trying to conform my hair because it's going crazy because I woke up. But yeah, thank you so much for being a patron. It means the utter world to me. So I can't wait to be able to credit you inside of the videos. That's just going to be awesome. How come you did not take Chrissy's long constructive comment nearly as well as OP's? Because Chrissy does not know what constructive criticism is. There's a key part of that. He was just trash talking me, and I didn't want to hear any of his stuff. He's just butthurt because he got banned from Dino Nation. I was watching the new Netflix adaptation of Watership Down. Let's just say here's Ripping Escort. Okay, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that's about. So I finally got around to recording a review, a Yakana Island review yesterday, but today I'm sick. So yeah, fun times. Hells yeah, dude. Hells yeah. Hopefully, Dino Man can join in on the stream. Like join in the comments, because I'd like to ask him something. Kiki, for your 800 sub special, you should make me a mod. No. I'm not doing an 800 sub special because we're already 10% of the way to, yeah, we're already 10% of the subs we need to add on to get to 900. And I'm really just going to work on Mesozoic Isle as much as I can right now. So I'm not going to do any 800 sub special. I'll do something for, I like doing these streams anyways. They're a lot more fun because I get to talk to you guys. So I'm ending everything, shaking my head. Okay. I haven't even eaten my breakfast yet. I have homemade crepes that I was going to eat. Let me just start up one of these bad boys real quick. Then we'll continue talking about whatever the heck you guys want to talk about. I'm not a big fan of hats. I have quite a few of them, but I'm not a really big fan of them. I don't like really wearing too many constricting things. I don't really like jewelry or anything like that because it's just, just for me, it doesn't work. But I have a lot of them that I really like, so I keep them, but I don't really wear them because it's just, I don't wear watches. I tried wearing watches before. They just annoy me. I don't even know. I might just get a tattoo ring if I ever get married. So I don't have to wear a ring because I really don't like wearing jewelry. What was your subscriber goal for 2019? You mean 2018? Yeah, what was? So you're saying past tense. So I'm assuming you're doing 2018. My subscriber goal for 2018 was 1,000 subscribers. Obviously, we didn't reach that, but I was basing that off the fact that I was assuming that Mesozoic Isle was going to come out November of that year. But then we had the 3-month filming delay because of the national park crap. And then I thought I could still push it out, and I overworked myself, and it just made a lot of problems. So yeah, now we're here, still working on the show, a bit delayed. But yeah, it's still going to be coming out. But I'm hoping by the time the Mesozoic Isle is completed, we'll be over 1,000 subscribers, which would be really nice. You're a huge inspiration to me, and we are all proud of you. Well, thank you. I'm so proud of like everything that I've done too this year, and I'm so happy that people, like so many people, have come to me and told me that I'm their inspiration to doing their own series or just doing inspiring them just in general. And it's really awesome because I get to see Bioniclesaurus get that all the time, and then all these other people are coming and talking to me and telling me that you guys are just as inspired for me, and it just means the world. And I completely understand how Gibson must feel from all these people, this whole community being built up from that's incredible. And just to have other people saying that they're inspired by me it just means the world to me. I mean, I don't know if you guys know this, but Cesar and I first became friends because back when I ran a Godzilla channel, I was actually his inspiration for making his own Godzilla content. And it was like the coolest thing ever. And I was such a small channel, but he loved what I was doing so much that I inspired him. And so we just started talking. We became friends. And it just means a lot to me, especially since I was inspired by Dinosaur Island. And I was just another one of you guys. I was even more invisible than you guys commenting right now because I've never commented. I was so bad about commenting. I just watched videos. I liked them. I called it a day, and I was just completely invisible, but I loved Dinosaur Island, and I wanted to make one of my own. And so just like you guys, I just had this dream. But my problem is that I can't dream small. I have to dream big. And so I dream big, and I eventually now here we are. And now people are getting inspired by Mesozoic Isle and my other productions, and it's incredible. The cycle's going. It's the full circle. It's going full circle. Nah, mate, mine's negative too. I was just talking about you, OP. I was saying how I appreciate when people comment and take the time to comment on my videos. I know I said it twice. I'm struggling to find good words today because I've just woken up. But I really appreciate when people take the time to write out a comment, even when it's like a more negative comment, like what you're doing. You're hiding a lot of the negatives of the prologue, but I really appreciate that insight. Getting to learn what people like and dislike about things. And I really like it when that was a long, nice message, and you did it respectfully, and you took your time, and I really appreciate that. That's why I gave you a big, long response back, and I just really love when people take the time to comment like that. So I want to thank you with my face so you can see it, that I really do appreciate you making the long comment. I found you on Dino Man's channel at Kikizilla. Oh, really? That's how you found me? I didn't know that. That's pretty awesome. Through what video? Which one are you talking about? On the prologue? I'm pretty sure I read your comment, and I think I hearted it. Enough ask some aspects of migration. Well, there you go. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying that you have to do one thing one way. I mean, even if I just inspire you just in a certain subtle aspect, I want people to look at my work and the success that I've been having with Mesozoic Island. I don't want them to feel intimidated. A lot of people come to me and they're like, I don't even know if I want to make a show anymore because your stuff is so great. A lot of people said that to me initially. Some of them now aren't doing it because I talked to them about it. But I really want you guys to look at other people, not even just me, just other people that are having success. Look at what they're doing right. Look at what they're doing wrong. Just look at everything. And paint a picture of what you want to make. Use what they're doing as inspiration. You have such great creators in this community. I mean, Gibson, he had so much negative feedback about Dinosaur Island Season 4, and he handled it like a champ. He did such a great job with the negative feedback, and he welcomed it. He encouraged it. He just put it out in front center, and he even said it himself. He brought up negative aspects of himself. He let you guys know what he wishes that he could have done better. He let you guys know what he did wrong and all this, and then you guys can learn from his mistakes, and we all can learn from each other. And it's really important that we're all really helpful community members to one another. And you guys have a lot of great creators that we can look up to, including myself. And I have a bunch of great creators to look up to. And you just have to sit there and really let yourself be inspired and not intimidated, and follow your dreams. If you want to make a dinosaur series, you do it. Do it. Don't let anybody stop you, because people will try to stop you. And Dino Man inspired me for something that doesn't take place on Dinosaur Island, and David, because he's a reviewer who's already making a series which can give people hope to make their own series. Yeah, there you go. You can come from any kind of background. You can make any kinds of videos. If you want to make this, just go for it. I mean, it's just, if you want to do it, just go for it. Don't let anything hold you back. You have 3 more videos at the Isle of Sela. Oh, awesome. Or 3 more episodes. That is really awesome. I remember you commented negatively on Gibson's Season 4 celebration stream, and he was like, look, buddy. Did I? Maybe. I remember that I did a comment on a couple of his videos, I think, and I was commenting on some negative criticism, and I think he took it a little bit more negatively. But then again, I also don't think I worded, at least one of them I don't think I worded well. I don't remember being on a stream, though. But maybe I did. I don't know. I'm having trouble remembering that. My Carnegie 2013 Brachiosaurus got to me a few days ago, and it looks nice. Hell yeah. I wonder if anyone looks up to me because I'm an elder in the community. Well, of course. I don't see why not. Will MI Season 2 have even higher quality than MI? Oh, yeah, by far. There's already so many things I'm listening to myself that I can improve from Season 1. I think I want to get a new camera. Where do I put my camera? I put it in the case. Oh, I put it over there. Yeah, I want to get a new camera, a better quality camera for Season 2. And I want to even possibly use some underwater footage and stuff. But just the filming techniques, now that I'm much better at filming, I want to take more time to go out to even more interesting locations and film some more exotic stuff. Just take more time to write. Season 2 is going to be miles better than Season 1. Season 1 I'm really happy with so far. But I think Season 2 is going to be miles better than Season 1, and Season 3 is going to be miles better than Season 2. So they're all going to improve on each other, but they all work together as one story. So I don't think it's going to be too bad of a separation. If you have an idea that you genuinely think is good, don't let some idiot talk it out of you. Yeah, I love that quote. That quote is great. Yeah, it was something about Fang and Caroline. Sure. I mean, I do remember criticizing them. But I don't. Was this after the season had ended, or was it Oh yeah, you said it was a celebration stream, huh? I don't remember. Have you seen Vastare Island? I have not seen the episode. I've seen your I think it was a trailer or something. I haven't seen the episode yet. Sorry, I've been really working hard on editing Mesozoic Isle. It's taking way more time than I was hoping. I've been subbed to Gibson since 2015. I have emails showing new videos from him. Dang. I've been subbed to him since like I think late 2014. I think, yeah, it was sometime late 2014 because it was just before 2015. Because 2015 is when I started really documenting a bunch of the stuff for Mesozoic Isle. But it was already Cesar and I were talking about it, and he reminded me actually I did technically have the idea for Mesozoic Isle before season 3 even ended, and probably around halfway through season 3. So it was sometime like very late 2014 that I was watching him, and that's around when I started Mesozoic Isle. I was in school. It definitely was before Christmas break because I remember being in school in the study hall, and I'd be just writing down ideas, and then I brought my laptop with me eventually, and I started typing up stuff at school. I'm in study hall. I wouldn't use study hall for homework. I would just sit there and just type up Mesozoic Isle constantly because that's the only thing I liked. I was not a very good example of a student, but I made it. So, my old account was made in 2011. Wow, dang. I want to say I've watched him since 2014. Yeah, that's probably around when I started watching because that's when Cesar introduced me to him. It definitely wasn't like it wasn't. It had to have been sometime fall in 2014 that I first started watching because Cesar introduced me to him, and I remember watching all of season 1 and 2 before season 3 finished. I think it was like just under halfway through season 3 when I finished watching season 1 and 2, and then I was watching season 3 as it was coming out. Yeah. Are you glad you took so long to make MI? Absolutely. If I didn't take so long, it would not be coming out as good as it is right now. You guys will see. Once Mesozoic Isle is over, I have all those special edition videos that are going to come out. And one of them is going to be the original version of Mesozoic Isle. And the only episode I completed from the original version was the episode 1. And then I had a bunch of other scattered footage of like all the water scenes and stuff because I've made a homemade pond. And so I had to film all of that in the backyard at once, so I didn't waste too much water because it was like draining into the ground. And so yeah, that I have that whole version. Troy's in the chat right now. That's the old house that I was at in Ohio, where I filmed that original version in that forest behind my house. Anyways, you guys will get to see that, and you guys will get to see how far I've come. Even though the episode 1 is probably the weakest of the episodes because that's a lot of the footage, and there was some of the first footage I made. Specifically, the Gorgosaurus scene, I'm not too happy with. There's a lot of shots in there I'm not really that happy with, but there's a lot of other stuff I'm really happy with in that episode. So, I guess if you want my word of warning, I guess episode 1 is not my best work in the season, but it's still enjoyable. I think it's still enjoyable, but it's definitely not nearly as good as as episode 2 picks up way big time. It picks up a lot higher. By the way, episode 1 is looking like it's going to be nearly 30 minutes long, so that's another thing to prepare yourself for. You probably don't have many subs because you don't upload that much. Yeah, well, uploading videos doesn't really, like your number of videos, it definitely does increase the amount of exposure that you can get out there. But I think the big thing that's made my smaller channel, because I don't upload much at all. I don't have a very high upload rate, and I don't want to increase it that much. I'm going to increase it more, but I'm not going to increase it dramatically. Like Spino Dude, he makes a lot of videos and constantly, and that's great. I can't do that. I'd rather do take more time on bigger projects. I'm not really that kind of review channel where you do a lot of smaller ones. I'm not saying one way's right over the other. I'm just saying my personal taste is I just like to have bigger projects I work longer on, and then they are longer videos, if that makes sense. But I'm going to be releasing a new show soon. Which I don't want to quite announce yet. You guys will find out. It'll come out soon. That will be one of the more mainstream things that I can upload a little bit more often, so you guys are still getting content. But my main thing, that I'm gonna get back to this point. My main thing of why I think that my channel is doing so well with how little I upload is because I put my heart into every single video, and I try to make it the best I can. so that when somebody comes to that video, I'm doing the maximum effort I can to make sure that that person subscribes, that they see the channel as worthy of a subscription, rather than making a bunch of content and hoping that a small percentage of the people, of the mass amount of people seeing them, are going to subscribe. So I try to maximize how much people are going to enjoy each video, and so they can see this is what I'm about, and this is why you should come and stay, because this is what you're going to be getting. So that's what I do. I would say just put your heart into every single video you make. Obviously, some videos are going to take a lot less, but just make sure your heart's in the right place. Make sure you make it as good as you can, and just, yeah, I just love what you do. If you love what you do, it shows. Your personality, your enthusiasm shows through the videos, and it really just represents who you are, and people will like you for it. I think that's why a lot of people are really passionate and like my channel a bunch, is because I try to make my I try to make sorry, I was just reading Gibson's comment. I try to make my frick, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? What was I saying? Crap. Somebody remind me what I was saying. Please remind me. What was I saying? What was I saying? Crap. Maximize sub count. Oh, I try to make it so that my channel is really personal, and I make who I am as a person come through, so I can connect with people and make them understand who I am and what I'm doing. Thank you for reminding me, Cormacosaurus. Pokesaurus, you were talking about hippos. That would have helped a lot. Anyways, let's stop talking about all that stuff, and let's see what you guys are saying in the chat, because I've been kind of not reading enough of that. I can't hear because I'm at school and I've had no headphones, but I just want to say congrats. Also, hashtag Beanie Life. Hashtag Beanie Life, boy. Yes. Thank you for the congratulations, by the way. Internal screaming, the Bionicle doing home schoolwork as instead of watching Kiki. Okay. You were talking about Bone Crusher show stoicism. Oh, okay. Here he is. I love this figure. This figure is freaking awesome. I really want to get my hands on the Eofauna Giga. Really want to get my hands on the Eofauna Giga. Gibson, you stupid butt. Don't forget the headphones. Vitae Giga. Yes. This is a sexy, sexy figure, but definitely expensive. And I've had a couple people ask me if it's really worth it. I'd honestly say it's not really if you don't really love Giga. If you don't really love Giganotosaurus like I do, then it's not really worth your time. But it was worth the $130 I paid on it, for me at least. My heart skipped a beat when you pulled something down. Plot twist. Kiki is Bone Crusher. Damn, boy, that Giga thick. How much? That Giga, I bought him for 130 something bucks. I think it was like just under $135. But that was a total with shipping. I bought it when it first came out. It's the special edition, so it's more expensive. But I also got it when it just came out, and I was buying it from China, so the shipping was pretty intense. It came really quick though. You can watch my video. I think I may have listed the exact price inside or figure ever ? Or something like that. I don't remember what it's called. But I was like really excited. I love that figure. It's great. I say in there, I think, but no, not pounds, dollars. What children are starving in Africa, and this is what we buy? Yeah, well, everybody's got to live on their own, man. I mean, the world's a cruel place, but what can I say? Plot twist 2, Red Tooth is deodorant. Yeah, I think you're right. He doesn't smell so great anymore. Just kidding. I didn't actually rub him in my armpit. Red Tooth is adorable. I love this little figure. There you go. Remember my theory? Oh, Baryonyx from the trailer adopts Red Tooth. The evidence to support this is the fish in the berry catches the same, is the fish the berry catches is the same one Red Tooth walks over to in the second trailer. That is extremely absurd, and I'm glad that you noticed that. There's a couple hidden things in there that not many people have noticed. You just noticed one of them. J212 noticed another one that's very unique. There's one scene in there that has about at least 2 hidden things inside that one shot. I'll hint you it's got something to do with the Allosauruses. But yeah, a lot of people have been missing quite a few things, and I'm glad you noticed that because it is in there. Red Tooth does walk up to the sailfish. Granted, there's a lot of sailfish, so it could be a different one. But I will tell you that you will get your answer to whatever is actually going on there within episode 2, so you won't have to wait too long. Oh yes, the pink trike. I love that thing. I thought it was adorable. I thought that thing was adorable. Geez, I'm like stumbling over myself today. Okay, let's just wake up. Hopefully that'll help. Yo, boy, let's try to keep it PG in here, boy. Oh, I put you in timeout. I just meant to remove that comment. My bad, OP. Sorry, dude. Is there a way to reverse that timeout? No. Shoot. Dang it. I'm sorry, OP. You're putting timeout for 5 minutes. You can't talk. If you have an alt account, then I guess you can come on with that one. Sorry. I'm so happy that you liked my paint. I already read that. We have an EU comment from Camo. My mom is saying that she goes to the Colorado. If she goes to Colorado, we will go to the Denver Museum. That is awesome. That is awesome. Denver Museum is really great. That is really great. Yeah, I've heard there's a couple of people that come by Colorado or that live in Colorado. I know one person that lives in Colorado as well, and I've been wanting to meet up with them at the Denver Museum because I'd like to meet some of the viewers and just other people that are enthused by dinosaurs. I've already met Destin Bogart from Edge. He also lives in Colorado, and I'm gonna meet Spencer Mayhew from Cretaceous Cast. He also lives in Colorado. Yeah, Pokesaurus is the one. I just didn't know if you wanted me to say. But yeah, I want to meet Pokesaurus and no, you're the person I want to meet that at the Denver Museum. I still need to get that set up, but I have the money. I just need the time. So yeah, there's that. I would definitely love to. And in VRB, if you ever come down to Denver Museum or something, and you want to hang out there, just let me know ahead of time, and maybe I could set something up and we could meet at the Denver Museum. That would be really freaking cool. In summer, I'm going to the museum in Berlin. Ooh, that's gonna be cool. I think that Berlin has a pretty big museum, doesn't it? Camo said U equals we. Camo is a communist confirmed. Okay, that makes perfect sense, actually. I'm so glad you pointed that out because now I can put Camo in timeout. You would show Bone Crusher. Why would I actually show Bone Crusher? It's just going to ruin it. You guys, once the show starts, you only have to wait 5 weeks. That's just over a month. But it's gonna. I think the show will tie you over till then. It's only it's episode 5. That's when Bone Crusher gets introduced. That's what you guys are really waiting for. So don't worry. It's not going to be too long. I think that's the best way to get introduced to him is through episode 5 and his introduction scene. Yet again, you're not going to get to see too much of him other than that because he's Monster Cameosaurus Rex inside this season. He mostly shows up to establish that part of the island's lore and whatnot, and he kind of there to be some nice eye candy. But he's going to really shine in season 2. So, and that's another reason why season 2 is going to be so freaking awesome. Season 2 is awesome. What animals are in Bone Crusher's DNA? The only one that I've confirmed so far is that he has T-Rex DNA in him, Tyrannosaurus DNA. And the other one, I know there's a lot of different DNA he has in him. I'm probably going to leave up most of it to speculation so people can kind of guess. But there is one other animal that I will confirm. Once he's revealed, I'll confirm one other animal that he's hybridized with. I've told a couple of people what it is, but like people that know what he looks like. But yeah, just expect me to see me staring up at you from 1 yard away, wearing a fisherman's cap and holding a harmonica. That's funny. I'm going to guess Giga. What? Oh, inside Bone Crusher's DNA? Maybe. You'll have to see. If I go to Colorado, I would like to film. I live only a state away. Oh, where are you from? In New Mexico, Utah. Why am I forgetting all the other borders? Kansas, Wyoming. What's below us? There's New Mexico. I don't remember what the other one is. Dang. Not doing good with my states today. Is there modern animal in Bone Crusher? Yes, there is. At least one modern animal. I have an idea of it. I don't think I'm ever going to reveal that one, but if somebody guesses it, I might confirm it. For the most part, I want people to kind of speculate because really, the creators of Bone Crusher wouldn't really want to reveal what he's made out of anyways because it would kind of break their secrecy. But so I think revealing less of it is kind of better for the whole story. T-Rex plus giraffe equals Bone Crusher. Oh, you got it. Does Bone Crusher have osteoderms? Osteoderms. He definitely has scoots. Osteoderms, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'd say he has osteoderms. Hyena, hell yeah. I'm from Texas. Oh, you're technically 2 states away, but yeah. Well, 1 state in between us, but 2 states over, yeah. I actually have relatives in Texas. I think you've told me you were in Texas before now that I'm thinking about it. People may be meeting Kiki as there are a lot of people where y'all live, whereas I'm alone in New Zealand. I feel it, man. That must suck being on there. But you do have Henry the Paleo guy. Maybe you could meet him there. That'd be pretty cool. I would love to have some kind of convention at some point. Spino Dude and I have spoken about possibly hosting one of those or something. It'd be pretty cool. If we did one, it'd probably have to be held inside some state where there's a lot of dinosaur stuff. A lot of people suggested Washington. Why the hell would we do it in Washington? Just because there's a bunch of dino tubers there. There's like nothing dinosaur related in Washington. It'd probably be in Montana, Wyoming, maybe Utah, Colorado. Kansas has some stuff. Probably not Kansas though. Oklahoma might not be too bad. Even Texas, just somewhere around the mid line of the country. There's a lot of formations there. There's a lot of museums and stuff that we can do. If we did a convention, host a little area, kind of like G-Fest, but we could go off to places. Hyenas do crush bones. They snap through them at least. Hyenas are cool. Intensive sad. Cheer. I sad too. Can he camouflage like magical Chinosaurs? No. Hey, Kansas was a part of the Western Interior Sea. Yeah. But they it's really big, and really flat. If you've ever driven through Kansas, you know why I hate it. There's two museums there that I wouldn't mind going to see. There's one museum I've gone to a lot, which has these really big animatronic dinosaurs, which is really cool. So I wouldn't mind going there, but to host a convention, it'd be kind of ridiculous there. It's so boring and flat, and it takes forever to get to certain places. So it's nah. If a big Dinotuber came to the South Island in New Zealand and came to Christchurch, I would be just like teleports in Dinotuber's room. Meet me at the Canterbury Museum. Can he default dance? No, he can't. He's incapable of doing stupid things. Let's make another crappe. Crappe. Fishy. I see you, Phoenix. I think that was Phoenix. I think he's on the other. He's under the glare for you guys, I believe. Let's see. I have relatives in Colorado. Oh, that's cool. Colorado's a beautiful state. I love it. Oh, you're free. There you go. Welcome back, OP. I'm sorry. Is he a Q rare figure? Or figure from Big Four? Q rare. Oh, Big Four. You mean like company? Oh, he's a much more rare figure than that. Hello, this is KA's brother. Just letting you know, Kikizilla, that he is approaching your location. Oh, that's pretty cool. Don't know what you mean by that. Film in Southland is where the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit was filmed. Oh, really? Cool. That's a really beautiful place. Now your comments are. There's just a lot of comments. You said, remember my theory? Yeah, I read it. I read it out loud, my dude. You didn't hear me read it out loud? I read it out loud and responded to you. It's fine, OP. I'm a big potty mouth in person too. I just put on a professional mask. I just don't like the cussing. I understand if you slip up, but I don't like the cussing and vulgar stuff in the chat because there's a lot of younger people in there, and we just want to keep it a nice family friendly atmosphere in here. But trust me, dude, I am a big potty mouth. People assume I hate cussing. I love it. I really can't stop cussing in like any of my sentences. Oh yeah, that thumbnail is glorious. Perfect. Kind of digging this beanie for some reason. I look like I'm bald, but so that's cool. Should we see what my hair looks like now? Ugh. Looks better. Like, oh yeah, crazy hair, man. Hell yeah. Got fake sideburns going. Hate those things. I gotta get my hair cut, man. And put this back on. Don't feel like having that thing fly around. Oh, it's really annoying to fix. I don't like this longer hair. Really, she's an expert about memes? I didn't know that. Oh, that's just weird, KA. I see my brother's reflection on your fish tank. I don't know what you're talking about. There's like no Spinosaurus reflected in that. The only things reflected in that are my little Bionicle Saurus. in my Godzilla. That's it. Roar. Roar. Godzilla. That's always the best. I hope NECA makes another one of those big figures, but improves upon it for King of the Monsters. That'd be really cool to get it. I know, but it's kind of hard to get humor through text. It's not as obvious. We need help. Yes. Just imagine yourself riding a beautiful pink trike. Oh, I can imagine it. The glory, the pride. Very confused. Roar! Hey, Abranca made it. Hey, what's up, my dude? You've missed like 3-4 streams. You finally made it to one. Congrats! Everybody give a round of applause to Abranca. He's been wanting to get one of these for a long time. All this talk about Bone Crusher reminds me of the day I first revealed the Ankylogonosaurus. There you go. It's fun to reveal those types of things. That humor blows then. What will you do if Godzilla was real? I'd probably go to try to climb his back. I'd probably get cancer from all the radiation, but oh well. Worth it. This guy is a lot more well detailed than I remember him being. Really beautiful figure though. A lot of dust. Sorry, I was just dusting him off. Thank you, J212. Branca, please check the comments, my dude, or the description. It says no self-promotion. Let's try to refrain from that. Unless I say that you can, like I did for Henry the Paleo guy. I'm giving you a shout out. If I ever do a stream again where I'm just going to react to a bunch of people's stuff, you'll know because you'll see the format. And I'd love to react to a lot of your guys' stuff. But for right now, I just want to do a simple little stream where I just talk to you guys and just hang out. I want to fix this guy's tail again because it's annoying me. It really sucks that his tail falls apart. I always should just super glue it back in so it'll stop doing this crap. There, did it fix it? Nope. It really sucks. So what happened is this little thing, there's like a little, you can see the plastic part in there. That part has like come off. It's supposed to be glued in there. And basically when I was originally putting it in there, it pushed it, and the little, like, it's basically like, it's got the ball right here, and there's a stick, and then on the other end of the stick, there's a big box, and that box is what attaches to at the inside of this, and that's what holds it in there. That's this part right here that's holding it in there. And so when I first put in the tail, you have to apply pressure to it, and that little box thing broke off, pushed back in there, and destroyed the electronics that this button would make him roar, and I never got to hear him roar. But it also makes it really hard to get his tail back in. So it's just really not very well designed at all. I really love the model of the figure, but it just sucks because his tail's broken. I probably should just try to figure out a way to freaking fix this. But it's really annoying. He needs to shove his head between my legs real quick. Maybe that'll give me more leverage. There we go. That's the kind of pressure I'm talking about you need to do in order to get his tail attached. And it's still scarily loose. Look at that. Oh, gosh. There we go. It's a really wonderful figure, though. Let's see if we can straighten him out into like a swimming position. That'd be pretty cool. Sorry, I'm just literally playing with my Godzilla toy right now. But it's just bothering me. There we go. And there. Oh, my key. That is pretty cool. When the figure actually works, it's pretty sick. Let's see what else we got going on in the comment section here. Well, can you look at this like insane monster that I'm getting right after everything dinosaur collectors worst nightmare? I don't know what you're talking about. That was the one. I think results are worse than cancer if you climbed on his back. Yeah. Well, I'm saying like if I managed to climb up without falling or dying or him crushing me, then all the radiation from his spines would probably give you cancer. I know that there's a cool comic book that I have where some dude had to climb up Godzilla in order to either defeat him or put a tracking device on him, and he ended up getting cancer from being on there. It's quite a sad story. Back again, my children. What's up, OP? Did you amputate the Gojira's tail? No, it just falls off. But it's really sweet, huh? That's a sweet looking figure right there. Mm-hmm. No Orochi. I know what Orochi is. I think my brother owns that on DVD. It's like the 8-headed dragon or something like that. That I think it might even grow its heads back. Something I don't remember. Or you would freaking get melted if his back lights up. Oh yeah, that if his back lit up, yeah, you'd die. You definitely wouldn't want to try to climb up him while he's in combat. That wouldn't end well. That's for sure. Let's see if we can turn this. I love the articulation on his tail, though. Like, look at how good this articulation is. It actually holds in place. Just like that. Just you bend it any way, and it just stays. I wish that more figures were like this. SH Monstars has really bendy tails, too, but they never stay in place like this one, though. This figure, I've had for like 3-4 years. So I think I got it in Christmas of 2014. So that would be 4 years. And look at his tail still. Just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. It's holding in place perfectly. The end of the tail is a little loose, but that's no biggie. It's a minor complaint. Uh-oh. And there it goes. I might just try to put super glue on the inside on this ball thing, and then just shove this in there really hard, and it might manage to actually stay in there, and I could get it to stay. I haven't been ballsy enough to try it yet, though. But yeah, there's the tail broken off again. So I'm just gonna put him back into his place right there as my key holder. And I'm just going to play with his tail. That is actually really oddly satisfying. Looking at how that waves. What else we got here? Sexy Fig. Oh, yes. If you found $1,000 and only had to spend it on figures, what would you do? Well, I'd save it up for Mesozoic Isle. That would cover me. For season 2, maybe even part of season 3. How's episode 1 going? Episode 1's going pretty good, actually. I've gotten about, I'd say like 80% of the way done with all the visuals. I'm editing the visuals first. It's actually been a little bit tougher than I thought, and also I've had a lot of things to do, so it's been a little bit tough. But yeah, I had like one thing that really slowed me down is very early on in the episode, I had a couple very creative decisions I had to make, and I was hitting editor's blocks because it's hard to come up with what I wanted to do for them. But eventually I figured it out, and now we're getting solid progress. But it looks like the episode is going to turn out to be very close to 30 minutes long. So we'll see how all of the episodes turn out. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I really love Blue's introduction scene in season 1, or I mean episode 1. Well, it is in season 1, but I mean episode 1. It's actually turned out way better than I thought it was going to be, so that's awesome. Is Bone Crusher a 2000s figure, and is he a figure some of us would know? Oh yeah, definitely. Some of you guys would know what it is. And yeah, it's a 2000s figure. When do you think E1 will come out? E1. Oh, episode 1. Usually when people say abbreviate episode, you have to put EP. So in case you don't want people to get confused again, put EP1. Episode 1, whenever I need to finish at least like 5 or 6 episodes of the season before I start releasing them, because I want them to release once a week. And so I need to get a good backlog going so I have episodes ready to release. And then I need to get to a point where I'm editing them pretty fast and I can get them done within a decent amount of time so I can start releasing them, and I know that I'll be able to release one a week, because I don't want it to like pause halfway through and then ruin the experience for you guys. So yeah, don't worry, probably pretty soon, within February, maybe if it takes a little bit longer, March, but it shouldn't be too long. Shouldn't be too long. I was considering releasing a 3rd trailer once I'm finished like editing a bunch of stuff, but that would just take me more time away from editing the actual episodes. And also the 2nd trailer did such a good job at wrapping up, giving you guys a good idea of what's going on in the season without actually spoiling really like anything. So I'm not going to do another trailer. I've decided I'm not going to do another trailer. So 2nd trailer is the last one. I might do like a mini like teaser that will give you guys the official release date though, for the 1st episode. Once that's ready, I'll probably do like, like a 30-second teaser with just like one new piece of footage to tease you guys. But other than that, yeah. Did Kayaka add details to the figure? Yes, he did. Absolutely. I've decided, I talked to some people on Dino Nation. If none of you guys are on Dino Nation Discord, join it. It's in the description below. It's really cool. We all just hang out. We have a lot of the bigger Dino tubers on there, so you guys can hang out and talk to them. But we also, I was talking to people on there, and thanks to chatting with a couple people, I have decided that I am going to make another video after Mesozoic Isle releases. So we're going to have all the 15 episodes of Mesozoic Isle. Once they are finished releasing, we're going to do a behind-the-scenes like documentary. So it'll tell you guys like the production of making Mesozoic Isle. So that'll be behind the scenes. Then we'll do a gag reel, so kind of like bloopers and stuff and just funny things that happened on set. We'll do a gag reel video. Then we'll do a deleted scenes video, so you guys will get to see all the deleted scenes from the season that I've deleted. I've already have like almost like 10 of them. So that'll be pretty fun to show off. And then we'll do a OG Mesozoic Isle release. So like the very first version of Mesozoic Isle. I will release that in like a nice documentary format, so you guys can see what the original version was like, and compare it to the new one, so we can see how much it improved. Then we'll do a soundtrack video, which will just show off all the music I used in season 1, and you guys can just enjoy music, see what I used, and you guys can be inspired yourself, and also just to help give credit to the actual creators of the music. And then I'll also, the final one will be a making of Bone Crusher, like little documentary, and it will just be about the whole process of making him from start to finish. I have all 79 in progress photos of when Kayakasaurus and I were talking about it, from making him from the start to finish. So you guys can get to see that, and then I'll also do like a nice video of just showing off the figure, and then we'll show off all of his scenes inside of the season. We'll put that in there as well. So it'll just be a nice video just talking about the creative decisions behind making Bone Crusher, the inspiration behind them, and just the whole process of making, which I think will be really fun to make, especially since he's so hyped up. I think that a lot of people would find value in that. So, yeah, I look forward to that. The making of Bone Crusher. Is he really hard to find figure, and is he from the early 2000s? I'm not going to say where he's around, but he's a harder to find figure than at least he was back then. Did Kayaka add details to the figure? I already read that. Yeah. Have you ever saved any ideas from season to season, from this season to season 2? Yes, I did actually. There's an entirely new hybrid that I originally conceptualized, but very early on, I moved that one into season 2. And then I decided, because the Chinosaur was actually represented by a, or the hybrid was represented by a Chinosaur, that I decided to drop it entirely. And now I've taken the same concept, and we're going to make that hybrid come back to life with a completely custom figure that I want to have Kayakasaurus make. But I think I'm going to have that one show up in season 3 now. And then there was some other like slight plot lines. I think maybe a couple characters that I delayed into season 2. Yeah, I think there's a couple characters that delayed into season 2. I'm not really sure. I can't think of them right off the bat right now. That's a very good question. It's a very good question. There are some things I just can't think of them. They're not too major. I tried to keep season 1 story pretty true to what I originally intended, and then I really changed season 2 and 3 a lot from what I originally intended them to be. Now you can think of the 3 seasons as more of like a connective 3-part story about Mesozoic Isle. Even though it's got nice characters that we follow and represent through it, the story is really more about the island itself and not just about the characters. So that's why it's going to be 3 parts, and then it'll end, and that'll be it. We'll still return to Mesozoic Isle, like through Mesozoic Seas, the film, and we'll do like short films later and following just like 1 character or 2 characters. But we'll never do another season again on Mesozoic Isle. So don't worry, we aren't going to end Mesozoic Isle content after the 3 are over. It's just the fact that the seasons will end after 3. Tell us everything we need to know about MI in 1 minute. Let me. It is a passion project that I am extremely passionate about, and I'm not intending to make any money off of it, at least directly. I plan to hopefully, do like merchandise and stuff to help fund the show, but it's a passion project. So that means I'm not doing this for the money. I'm doing it for the passion of it. It's a very well thought out story that I really am passionate about. The island is a science fiction, or it's set in science fiction where humans have created a supercomputer that can build DNA from the ground up and make synthetic dinosaurs, which have been made for mysterious reasons that I have not revealed yet, and then you guys will slowly get better hints at over the course of the series, and you guys can speculate on. But the show itself follows the lives of the animals as the crew that is responsible for the upkeeping of prehistoric archipelago and Mesozoic Isle are trying to make more money to help fund the island because it's extremely expensive. So they're making a super hit popular show, which in the lore, the show is like the biggest show in the world because everybody's seeing real dinosaurs. So they're making a frick ton of money off of it, which is helping them fund the island. And then the show just kind of follows the story of the animals on the island. That's basically it. 808 subs. Oh, we went down a sub? Because I had 809 earlier. Yep, we went down 1. That's no biggie. We got a new subscriber, Fossil Saurus Films. That's pretty cool. We lost a bunch of viewers on this stream, though. People don't like me talking about Mesozoic Isle, apparently. Sorry for my visit being short. Need to finish my homework. See you later. All right, see ya, Branka. Original figure was going to be the Schleich Therizinosaurus. Oh, there you go. I have not seen that one yet, though. I don't. I know that you have that figure in there, but anyways. If you guys have any last minute questions, let's shoot them now. And I'm gonna get back to editing Mesozoic. Really love this tail. So awesome. Yeet. New subscriber, Bloodtooth. She's dead, so that can't happen. If a company asked you, they wanted to make a live action Prehistoric Archipelago series, but every episode is 30 minutes and they can add more animals, would you do it? Yes, I would. I wouldn't add too many other animals, but I would definitely love to. There's already some things I'd probably do a little differently with season 1. And there's a lot of improvements that could be made with a CG animated show. I would love to do that. I think the story would be much betterly told through something like that than with figures, but it's something that I can afford, and I think it works. So, but I definitely would do that. I would love to do that. Even after it's all finished, if I could somehow figure out a way to do that, I would love to remaster Mesozoic Isle and the other Prehistoric Archipelago stuff and make it into a big show where more people can enjoy it. I think that would be fantastic. I think that'd be absolutely fantastic. I voted for Trump. I put Donald Trump in the White House, and we'll do it all over again. And you're going in timeout. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to hide. You clearly are here not for anything good, so I'm just going to hide you from the channel. Bye. Hey, Kiki, have you seen episode 6 of Island Mesozoic? No, I have not. I have not seen it yet. I intend to. I just have been working hard on my own show right now. Who keeps putting bots on this channel? I don't know. Who cares? He's gone. Have fun editing, evil face. Who the heck is Trump, my love? I don't know. They're gone. That looks like it's everything you guys have to say. So, thank you guys so much for watching. And I really am happy we finally reached 800 subscribers. I actually ended up keeping this beanie on the whole time, so that's fun. But I really look forward to streaming with you guys again. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.